to what we see with Caitlin Clark, but Kelsey Mitchell, fantastic player to watch in the Big Ten.
It's so cool to see what the WNBA is doing, taking notable alumni and putting them back in their universities for a game. She told us, man, I kind of feel a little homesick. I want to play on this floor.
Well, I think she's looking, too, at the record of this Ohio State team being undefeated. Yeah, you'd want to come back and be part of this.
Yeah. We got a pretty good first quarter. Both teams shooting over 50% from the field. Very limited turnovers. Iowa only had 2 turnovers. We were wondering because we knew Ohio State was going to press.
Well, Iowa was 100%, 2 for 2 when they break the press and go straight in to score. When they go in the half court, they were 2 for 4.
Just a second miss today from Monica Sonano. She's got 10 points already. And then the answer on the other end, Cody McMahon, the freshman.
She's got to be the leading candidate front runner for Big Ten Freshman of the Year.
And Caitlin Clark is going to be fouled heading in. She's fouled by Taylor Theory.
I think Theory was called on that foul. It was the inside hand, that left arm that was making contact, not the block.
Caitlin Clark, she got to 2,000 points almost quicker than anyone. Elena Deladon tied right there in 75 games with her.
Right, and she surpassed Kelsey Mitchell, who was here. It took Kelsey 79 games.
Yeah, Caitlin Clark's number is incredible. 2-time All-American. She has 7 career triple-doubles. That's tied for 4th in D1 history. 2 of those have been this season against Minnesota and Nebraska. A tough defense coming in off the bench from Ebony Walker.
Walker gives up, but Sonano has a size advantage over Walker, but Walker was using her body, her size, to push Sonano off the block.
So Mikulashikova got a quick breather, and she's back in the game for Ohio State, number 23 in white. Taylor Mikesell hit a 3 at the buzzer at the end of the first quarter. She's got 5. Ricky Harris. Rebound by Marshall.
Iowa immediately, they go in transition. Find number 22.
McMahon's going to push. All by herself, but can't finish the layup. Clark does the same, back the other way. Around Mikulashikova.
I don't know if Ohio State wants this to be an up and down game, because when you've got the decision making of Caitlin Clark in transition, that's really going to make Iowa hard to guard.
It's going to be a help ball. It's going to be a possession arrow to Iowa.
Watch Clark, as soon as she gets it, heads the other direction. And when she gets low and full speed, she just blows by the defense. Okay. Caitlin Clark went over to her bench, wanted a water bottle. They threw a water bottle, and she went to go squirt it in her mouth. It was empty. And she just looked at them. She's like, really?
Guys, come on.
She's working that hard. You got to make sure you give her a water bottle that's got some water in it.
Feeds Sonano inside. 12 points for Monica Sonano. 6 of 8 from the field. Theory holds the follow through, but it won't drop in. Clark. Got it! She's a beast. Any shot, anytime, anywhere. Caitlin Clark.
Did we say logo 3, value city 3? Caitlin Clark eyes it, dots it, knocks it down. Al, you are 100% correct. Big buckets from Caitlin Clark, and it's as if she gets the basketball and comes down and says, I need a score right now, and just pulls the trigger and knocks it down.
But she also has 6 assists already.
Total all-around game.
I'm putting us on triple-double watch.
Watch it.
McMahon misses. Ohio State hasn't scored in almost 2.5 minutes.
And if Ohio State doesn't score, they can't get that press set up.
And we've seen Iowa push the basketball, too. They're running down the floor.
They're running off missed shots, any turnovers, any opportunity they have, Iowa's running.
Marshall's going to keep it. Molly Davis up at the top. Back to Marshall. 5 seconds. They're feeding Stolke. The move by Hannah Stolke, the Iowa Gatorade Player of the Year.
A freshman. Stolke just has continued to evolve and gain more and more confidence throughout the season. Lisa Bluder said she doesn't believe Stolke really understands how good she is.
And one coming for Taylor Theory. That ends a 3+ minute scoring drought for the Buckeyes.
Yeah, Theory has got to find a way to manufacture points for Ohio State, that time attacking the paint. I think Ohio State had been settling for 4 perimeter shots. Now looking to attack again against Iowa.
And even bigger, too, it takes Monica Sonano off the floor because that's her 2nd foul. Sonano already with 12 points.
So Ohio State, I think, better served right now to make Iowa play in the half court.
Theory getting her own rebound. Molly Davis coming out with it. Clark way up ahead to Stolke. Running the floor.
With Stolke for Iowa, if Sonano gets into foul trouble, you got that freshman, number 45 in black, that has the ability to score in the half court and also run the floor in transition. You watch Stolke rim run in the middle. How did Clark see that?
Traveling violation, though, on Molly Davis. But let's take you back to the last play with Stolke's finish.
Always, Caitlin Clark has her eyes up, and Stolke is running the floor.
7 assists for Clark. And we talk about Hannah Stolke being a true freshman. Look, she's from Cedar Rapids, Iowa. She had no choice but to be a Hawkeye because look at her as a little baby Hawkeye in her gear.
She knew her whole life she wanted to come and play at the University of Iowa. And with that gear set up, why not?
Iowa Hawkeye through and through in transition from Gabby Marshall. No. That'll be Ohio State ball, the foul on Stolke. Well, Thursday night over on ESPN, College Game Day tips off our coverage from Thompson Bowling Arena at 7 Eastern. And then it is the rivalry that elevated women's basketball to the national stage in the 90s. Number 5 UConn takes on Tennessee on Rocky Top. Carolyn, I know you'll be there for College Game Day. How exciting.
Oh, it's going to be great. Rebecca, Drea Carter will be there on the desk. So we'll be breaking down Player of the Year candidates, teams that we may think have a shot at being in Dallas. We got a lot to chat about on Thursday.
I know this Ohio State team down by 6, but do you think they're a team that can make the Final Four?
I think they are, but they have got to be able to organize their offense. I think being a little more disciplined on when they're going to shoot it, and especially when you're playing a team like Iowa, they got shooters, bombers, so you've got to be efficient with your offense.
Kate Martin knocks down the 3. 5 for 12 from behind the arc are the Hawkeyes. Nikola Shakova. Oh, wide open Theory and patiently waiting for the pocket to open up.
You gotta love a good shot fake. Theory just sold it, patient, then gets the easy 2.
Martin this time won't go. It's going to stay with the Hawkeyes. Well, here's our Big Ten ACC Super Tuesday doubleheader. We start in Champaign with Terrence Shannon Jr. and Illinois hosting Bryce Sensabaugh and Ohio State at 7 Eastern. Then Armando Bacot, North Carolina against Syracuse. Both games on ESPN and the app. Sensabaugh was just named the Big Ten Freshman of the Week for the 4th time. He had a season-high 27 against Iowa. He's averaging the 2nd most points per game by freshmen on the men's side. The first would be Brandon Miller at Alabama.
And Brandon Miller is a show.
We saw him last week at Vanderbilt.
6'9", shoots the 3, athletic off the bounce, can block shots, rebound, he does it all.
Clark to Martin, it'll stay with Iowa. Iowa has outscored Ohio State 16-8 here in the 2nd quarter.
And I believe that Ohio State has not taken, I'd say, high percentage shots. They've taken quick shots. When they're patient, they can get the shots they want.
.16 seconds on the shot clock. Martin keeps it.
Look at Stokey last.
Theory bringing it down the floor. Right through the middle of the lane. Higher percentage shot.
That's a better percentage shot, attacking, getting downhill. But Ohio State also can go to Mikesell on the block. She has a height advantage over the Hawkeyes.
Paint points are tied, each team with 22 points in the paint. Turnover by Clark. Into the hands of Bristow. Cody McMahon.
You see all 4 players who don't have the ball, they're all standing outside the perimeter. No cutting, no movement for Ohio State.
Stolke inside, working on Mikesell. And good defense by Rebecca. Theory alone, no.
Now living and dying by the 3-point line. If it's not falling, look, penetrate, pitch, move the basketball, and get good shots.
Iowa in a bit of a scoring drought now. Haven't scored in over 2 minutes. They've missed their last 4 shots. Clark with nobody to hand the ball to, and it's going to be a turnover. She was looking for Molly Davis on the cut. AJ Ediger checks in for Iowa, number 34 in black, along with Marshall.
Ediger's got to come in. And Zanano on the bench, have to give a break to Stokey.
Yeah, Zanano with 2 fouls. Seven seconds for McMahon. Getting her own rebound, trying the other side is short. Up ahead to Marshall, the feed from Caitlin Clark.
So tell you what Iowa's done, they switched up, went to the zone, really clogged up any paint action, and Ohio State has settled for perimeter shots or missed shots, and then Iowa's headed the other direction.
Caitlin Clark's got 8 assists.
Her court vision is fantastic, and I love the use of the bounce pass in transition. It gets below the defense. Your offensive player can get ahead and get the finish.
Ricky Harris, tough shot. Harris just 2 points, she's 1 for 6. Shot clock still on for Iowa.
Molly Davis going to run the point. When Clark starts without the ball, I got to believe it's coming back to her.
Ricky Harris knows it too. It's going to be a foul on Taylor Theory. Her second. Sonato checks back in with 2 fouls for Iowa. 12.2 seconds left here in the second quarter. Iowa has outscored Ohio State 18-10 in the second quarter. Clark comes to get it. Time winding down in the half. Sonato! Caitlin Clark knew she was going to be open, and Monica Sonato coming in after sitting with 2 fouls, and now she's got 14 points. Halftime here in Columbus, Iowa on top of Ohio State 43-34. Let's get you to Elle and Rebecca in the studio.